brain's been pulling blank today. I went to school because Indigenous Peoples Day. I'm bored. I thought that was the label of the company. Scared me. Sorry. But yeah, hi. Yeah, I'm bored. I posted an edit in a Discord server I'm in. A YouTube I follow. Fish that. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, writing motivation is not here. I just go live. Even though I said I was gonna go live yesterday, didn't I? For sure. Hi. Yeah. Why don't you? And it's Indigenous Peoples Day. It's a holiday. It's a holiday, so I don't have school. So yeah, I'm bored. I could try writing, but my brain just says no. I hate it. I was hoping. Okay, cool. 3-day weekend. Straight is running done. The holiday. Yeah, it's in English. It's Indigenous Peoples Day. So day about Indigenous people. School day. Ooh, yeah. Different districts are weird. Yeah. Because my school district set it up that on apparently Indigenous People Day, Columbus Day. I think Columbus Day. Other stuff. We don't go to school. As if we celebrate this minor holidays. No offense to anyone does, but yeah. I know. Hang on. I also do want to talk about something. I will make a community post about it. So this. Okay, it's either Friday or Saturday. Wait, I don't know, but so we have Friday off. I think the high school also has Friday off this Friday. Because Berkeley has a match moved to either the Friday or the Saturday. It's on the Saturday. I'm pretty sure it's early in the morning. Pretty sure either way it's early in the morning. I don't know. Yeah. I keep going live with no idea what to talk about. Days off November 26th. Oh dang it. I have no November, not November. October is just kind of filled, yes, with days off. Not filled. I got the first one. Then yeah. Just I don't know which one because I'm currently bored. I mean I gotta sleep in, but I'm very bored. And I don't know which one I'd rather be doing. Have the day off or be at school, because sure I'd probably be close to falling asleep in classes, but and a 3-day weekend's nice, but I don't know. Hi. Hi! Welcome. I'm tired. So stressful. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I have a German midterm this week. Hi. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have a German midterm this week, which I have not studied for. Granted, I don't know what to study for it. So, yeah. I don't know. I thought I'd have talked about. I thought I had a plan. I did not. So, we are just going to vibe until I have to leave. Yeah, because dinner or something. Also, we don't have. If I'm also not making dinner, I can stay on here and talk about here. Probably go to bed. Which I would probably not stay on here that long because that's. Because you have a lot. Because I have to have 5 over there. That's my nightstand, I guess. I don't know. Nine. I also have, I don't know if I can aim it properly, but I also have a bunch of books over there. Sorry, this is set up on my windowsill. It's seriously just against the bus never came. My bus came time was late. School day. Field lunch recess. Lunch recess. So much work on the first day back. That was, oh jeez. Books. I used to have a bunch over there. Not enough, if you ask me. Yeah, that's. I feel bad. Stay back. Yeah, that's what I started school back in August. Like a little, like half on my birthday, about. Yeah. I mean, I guess like different districts have them start different times. Yeah, good luck. School's gonna be stressful. Cause I'm somehow not failing algebra yet. I don't know how. Oh. Yeah, just some people started in like August. Like June, July, August. Like the 7 months. Like it didn't get off until like June, July, or like I don't know. I get out of school usually in May and start in August. It's my start. Yeah. I mean, I think. The second quarter number first. Okay. So yeah, sometimes you have to. Okay, yeah. So my second quarter starts like this week. UK, so September. You started in July? Holy. So second quarter next Monday. Yeah, actually, I think that's actually why I have Friday off, because this Friday ends the first quarter, and yeah, next Monday is the second quarter. Yeah. Month on break. I feel so bad. And I thought my 3 month was 1 month. Yeah, 1 month. That's crazy. School in June, get back to July. That's not enough. That's not a long enough break. That's way too short. So you start in July, get off in June. It's July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, June. June 23rd is up. So you get like. Yes, that's not even a month. It's like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, 6 days, yeah. So what, do you have like 11? Okay. No. Sorry, people are talking outside. America? You're in America? I'm in the United States as well, and I got 3 months off. Dude, I want to ditch the US. But I'm in the freaking United States, and I want 3 months. Yeah, I got 3 months. I got off in May. Got back in. Got off in May. Got back in. Sorry, that's great asking by. Got in August. So it's like second half of May, June, July, like the first half. Who's to high school? Do it. You need to. That's not enough. Not even a month is not a summer vacation. It's like you're throwing in summer school with the rest of the school year. Granted, I mean, I've never been to summer school, so luckily, I don't know. Yeah, no, you need to sue your school, because that is BS. We're gonna bring stuff. Yeah. So, like, thanks to, thank you, also, they're probably not. That's great. Lee, your school is not the best, to put it easily, I guess. Subtly? I don't know. Also, I remember the original plan of this. After Reason Your Life, went to break 3 days, some break. 1 week. 3 days. You only went to break for 3 days? Yeah, you need to, get someone to talk to your school. Get someone to talk to your school, because that is not enough. That's like 4 weeks and 5 days in total. I think. If I did that correctly. So that's like 5 weeks total. Of the entire break. Well, like all our breaks. That's... I should be really lucky where I live. Jeez. Okay, I remember the original plan for the live stream. I'm gonna boot my computer real quick and pull up the Forbidden Magic Book 1. Sword of the Shadows. We're going to read lines. I'm going to give y'all, or ask y'all to say a page number. We're going to read a line from it. So I don't know, y'all, I'm tired. I'll still see the chat, I'll just be out of camera, alright? Or try to still see the chat, because, vision sucks. I was working on book 19, because, I don't work on these freaking in order. I need to work on these books in order. But I don't. I haven't even started book 2, and I'm working on book 19. Book 4 is, very far in. So book 8. Book 8, I'm on, chapter something, close to chapter 20. And there's, 30 chapters. Plus prologue and epilogue, so that's 34 chapters in these books. I need to work on these in order. I need to start doing that. I need to work on book 2. That's what I need to do. But I just need to message a friend on Discord about these stuff. Because I'm using her. She gave me permission to use her worlds and do it all. Yeah. Alright, book 1. And I'm just gonna... actually, I can just freaking... Sword. I thought left my magic books popped up. A lot of stuff. How many? Where's this page 4? They have this so it's 228. 228 minus 3? Dude, so there's 225 pages in total. So between page 1 is the first page of the prologue entry. Because so for my stories, the prologue will be the entry, the epilogue will be the curtain call. because it's done by Quill, my narrator character, who's inspired by Puck from A Midsummer Night's Dream. So I put it right there, and sometimes I forget where the frick the apostrophe S goes. Midsummer Night. Just careful, jeez. Music. Mic was on. I don't know why my mic was on. So yeah. So I'm really itchy right now. Yeah. Also, I started playing a game last night on the Xbox. Luckily I have my own Xbox account now, so no one can read my progress. It's called Control. He plays Jesse Faden. So on the Xbox, I started playing a game called Control. He plays Jesse Faden, and she's like this. Oh, people keep calling her the director of the Federal Bureau of Control. How do you pronounce the second word? But she doesn't want to be the director. She's trying to find something. But no, she has to free the hiss. Yeah. Go download it. It's really fun. I'm playing the Ultimate Edition, so like that. So yeah. Okay, I pulled up book 1. I could just move the phone over there. I should move the phone over there. Remember from the window to here, and yeah, I should be sitting down. Okay. So there are technically 225 pages of the actual story, including the prologue and epilogue. Can you like set good? So we could read from there. Have people choose the number. It's 1 through 225. And we can read the line, like a dialogue line. We could do that. I was confused. Sorry, I read a line from Leah. I'm like, what is she talking about? Like a song, like what? Oh wait, Leah plays the violin, by the way, if y'all want to know. Yeah, no, I can't just scroll down here because the current call list has a page number. Oh wait, isn't that like the end page here? So yeah, it's not gonna be like part of it. It's just going to. It's just there for now. I think I actually made that for the community post. Like back in August when my show was done. But now it's like fully done because I had to go through and edit it all, which is very nice. Okay, should just go on. Sorry. I had Quill, the character I mentioned earlier. Quill speaks in, like, Shakespearean, or, I don't know, old language. They speak in old language, and then sometimes I have to read through this and try and process, like, I wrote this. But what the f is Quill saying? And the very bottom of the prologue, it's actually not Quill, it's another dude who chills throughout the book. I mean, no, he doesn't. He's there. He exists. Yeah. Search that. 11, okay. So, yeah, so then not look even. When I first glanced at it. I mean, it is. Excuse me, centered on the page, but yeah. I don't know. So, what should we do? Like, I'm sorry. I had a plan, but my brain is not processing said plan. You know, I love how I made an edit for a YouTuber I follow and posted it on her Discord server. Yet I cannot post videos for my own channel. Not in I don't have Discord safe, but no. I'm just gonna press Discord. Do I have to log in? Oh my god, I don't remember my goddamn Discord password. I think it's probably. Never mind. It's saved. Computer saved it. We're good. Yeah. Sorry. Is my volume down? My volume's down. I honestly want to play music, but the thing is, your copyright's tagged. Yeah. I also had an idea because I was listening to Glitch Trap by Rocket Music earlier today. When listening to the FNAF playlist. You could do something. Yeah. So, it's just back there. Sorry. Dark and Leah, so okay, so it's gonna be a lot of spoilers. At the very beginning of book 1, the Forbidden Magic book 1, Sword of the Shadows, just Darcy, no, Dark and Leah. Darcy doesn't appear until like chapter 5. She kind of has to appear in book 1, because she starts it all. She starts all this stuff. The scoop dress stuff between. Oh, this is when the freaking. Sorry, they have some really. The Phantom team has some really funny, group chat contact names between each other. Like Max is saved as Sex at Uno because like every time they play Uno, Max loses. I can pull up book 8. I can just search up 8 because now the book has it. Chapter 6. So, you know, I'm on chapter 24. Wait, is that what? Wait, where's this chapter 19? Why are we like 18? 17, 16. And this stuff is off. Chapter 19 is Radiant Silence, but 19 is... Sorry, it's in like the actual chapter 19. Yeah. That's just chapter 18. I'm so confused. What is going on? Entry 1. Two. 3. 4. 5. 6. Alright, chapter 6 is the group chat stuff. Or when it's first introduced, I guess. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. What? Come on. 12. 13. Sorry. More group chat chaos. 15. 14. So currently this is mostly correct, but 15. I don't know why it's off. 16. Oh, because it's freaking... Because there's 2 16s. Okay, we figured out the issue. 17. We figured out the issue for why there was like, why it was all uneven. $19. $20. So 21. I did in 7. Okay, what was chapter 20 supposed to be called? Sword and chat. Mistakes were made. I can't spell correctly. That's always fun. I don't heard this yet. Yeah, I don't know what to do. Well, I'll grab some slice it, tap down. That was that 1. It's 5. And chapter 6. Alright. Earlier in the live stream I mentioned that book 8, chapter 6 there's some like chaotic group chat stuff between the Phantom team. With like contact names being weird. So Damien is somehow more evil than Dark. Dark is, the king of hell. Section Uno's Max. I already said that. Lady of passive aggressive silence and the shadows, Darcy. Animatronic with chaos energy of humans, Mitchell. But accepting the word law in it is Ivan, because she's the leader. ADHD Queen is Leah. She's Queen of Eighth Crest, and she has ADHD. Dramatic advisor, Haven, which is because Haven is the royal advisor of Eighth Crest, but she's also a very dramatic extrovert. And some of her best friends, Leah, who is an introvert and hates causing scenes, and yet gets herself wrapped up into these situations. Hermes about puppeteer and his staff. Acheron. Glitch King some sanity left somehow. This is Alan. Because he somehow still puts up with all this and hasn't snapped yet. Husband of Glitch King is still not insane. It's Riser. People need a reminder. For people who need a reminder, Alan and Riser are technically married in, they get married in, book 2, book 3. I think book 3. So I'm planning all this out in my head as I speak. Dimension/time seeker who can't want to fight is Nora, because she struggles against the rest of the squad, even though she can travel to dimensions and see into the future and the past, and time travel as well. Good Magic Guardian who's playing Homicide in Silence is Avery, mostly because she threatens Leah at the very beginning of the book, at book 8, and sighs a lot in spoilments about the group, and then questions why she's in the Phantom team. Theoretical Prince is Leon, because he's the Prince of Eighth Crest. He gets elected that chapter 11 of book 1, but again, he's kind of like a villain, because he likes to be dramatic, but he isn't one. He never is one. I'm pretty sure that's everyone. Yeah, and then the second half of chapter 6 of book 8, they are questioning, telling something talking about everything that's happened. Okay, chapter 7. Chapter 7 is contact name list, where Haven finds Leah's personal phone, and because she knows the password to it, she gets the idea of scrolling through the contact names of what Leah has saved. Well, Leah is out in the Southern Kingdom, because she kind of sometimes has to leave, and she hates it. Like I mentioned earlier, she's an introvert. She generally hates people, and yet the leading queen of Eighth Crest. So here we are. So chapter 7, contact name list, Haven's POV. Leah has just left the palace to the Southern Kingdom for a day, leaving the rest of us alone, practically unsupervised. Also, she left her personal phone here, only taking her work phone. What do we end up doing with that information? Decided to scroll through what Leah saved for us in the contact list. It was EXC's idea. It was EXC's idea, and I know the code to her phone. Easy peasy. Why am I saved as out of tune violin? EXC questions, looking over my shoulder to look at the screen. Because you sound like a violin that's out of tune, yet still being played when you try to argue with someone. Glitch entities come from the cons as well. Ivan answers, looking from the reality glitch to the phone. I already knew I was saved as per accepting the law in it, as Phantom team members literally have a group chat. Still find hilarious that Darcy's lady of passive aggressive silence in the shadows, though. The real leader comments, making us laugh. I will kill you, Ivan. Darcy threatens the boy from the count, causing us to shut up. Why am I somehow guardian angel number 2? Blake questions, switching the topic from Darcy's Ghost about the villain. And now she's the same thing but in 1. Yeah, it's looking at brother Polygamy 2 lovable punk sister. no matter what mood no matter what mood she was in or how she was feeling. Henry answered his son's question, calmly sipping coffee while sitting next to his wife on the other end of the couch. Henry, you say his father traumatized me. Why? Vivian asks, looking at the scientist. Leah loves to pick fun of her death, which involves reminding me of my past times. He responded, wrapping an arm around Sloane. And Sloane is mother with light magic. Is it because she was first of all light magic user? A set of questions with Sloane just nodding out, leaning into her husband's comfort. Artemis, your menace of a lizard parent and under goddess. Ivan laughs, making the goddess look over Quantum, who was sticking on the wall, before she sighed, calmly shaking her head. And Madison is a therapist to passive aggressive shadow lady. Ivan choked my from laughing too hard. Well, fuck you too, Leah. Darcy grumbled under her breath, only to be nudged by a wife who's leaning forward against the back of the couch. I say it checks out, Madison chuckles, and I roll with my wife. Not interested. What if Vivian still has contact names. The shadow guard questions of his neighbor and just Vivian is somehow the responsible one in the cell is too much knife energy. I read off, with Estella agreeing to Vivian getting offended by the somehow parts. They are just a bunch of chaotic idiots. When the responsible people, Leah, mostly, isn't home. They're just. Why am I. Okay, I'm proceeding to read this. Quick reminder of what I'm reading. The Forbidden Magic, Book 8, 8th Crest Unleashed, Chapter 7. Contact name list. It's in Haven's POV. Haven, his best friend Leah, childhood best friend in the world, lies of 8th Crest. Experiments a demon. She appears a lot. Okay. Why am I wife with illusions? Evan questions make me mentally facepalm myself. I've the phone in my right hand got from my left. Don't question. Probably because you possess illusion magic. And the one that has said does, except some of our kids didn't get it. But it shortly explains before reading off her name. Bossy wife, what the fuck? She asks, stepping back a bit. We're a bit bending towards Leah, so just backing it down a bit. I claim only be gently hit by land. Ah, bitch. I muttered, shaking my head a tiny amount before we come back to the screen. I forgot to mention, there is some cussing. Yeah, there's some cussing, so I should have mentioned that earlier before starting reading. But I guess you have to really be surprised. People have been around here a while. Darcy's also kind of bossy. Darcy's also kind of bossy, laying defense, pointing over to Charlie. I'm a mentor, there's a difference, she claims. Failing to take a sip of her coffee, being hit by something. Darcy claims failing to take a sip of her coffee because of being hit by something on the back of her head. Ow, fuck. Ouch. Fuck off, Knox. Fuck off, Knox. The woman noticed the soy, making my eyes wide. Knox, why are you here? Shouldn't you be with Leah? I exclaimed in surprise when deer chuckling from the doorway of the living room. Which is kind of obvious, just standing there. Yeah, it should. We turned around to see Leah leaning against the wall, a hand opened. And I'm extended out between the back door. Now, continue what you're doing. Your actions are entertaining. She had Knox before crossing her arms in front of her. Hold on. How long have you been standing there? I asked, setting my coffee cup on the small glass table in the middle of the couches to pull out my work phone, seeing a text notification. 15 minutes, but 20 minutes ago I sent you a text saying I'll be home at 5. The Queen smirked over the text, a few others peeking over my shoulders to do the same. Damn, well done, Your Highness. Caleb said, looking up from my phone to his boss. You're the Queen, let's continue looking at contact names. Yixi pointed out, shifting his focus back to his personal phone. Wait, what's mine? The captain of the guards asked, with Ivan stepping to the side to Caleb greet it. Pretty boy with too much eyeliner. Hey! He shouted at Leah, who's just laughing a bit. It's accurate, though. But I'm surprised it doesn't have anything to do with your position in the Royal Army. Nora points out, shrugging her shoulders while sitting on the armrest of the couch. What's General Luce's contact name? Curious about that, she asks. Clasp my hands together and setting them on her lap. Sorry. Stuff so in my mouth. It happens when... Alright. My dad's name is General of Grossly Dagglares. Why is that wordly accurate? Caleb questions only for us to hear from my voice. Because I feel like I have to treat you all like my kids. Why is Caleb? He's actually my son. Louis says from the way making some of us flinch. Back from the South Kingdom, Your Majesty. The General turns and bows towards Leah, who does the same thing. Thank you, General. She says for standing up. Thank you, General. I cannot read this goddamn line. Oh my god, I'm struggling, y'all. Thank you, General, she said before standing straight again. Okay. Standing up straight. That's kind of a tongue twister. Thank you, General, she said before standing up straight again and walking towards us. Who's the dot contact? Yeeksy asks. Okay, I'm gonna... Okay, who's the blank contact? Who's the blank contact? Yeeksy asks. Just please to snatch your phone away. No one important. Haven, I need you in the royal... Haven, I need you in the royal advisor role. The royals of 17. I'm going to schedule a private meeting with Leon and I. Clean orders. Walking out alone into the stairs. Probably to go to her office. Who's the empty named contact? I have a question before sighing and loosening his position. Never mind. I see no question. Let's step back to our day-to-day lives. No, Ethiel, that does not mean start an argument right here and now. The Melia states with the magic surrounding him, making the boy disappear. Holy shit, he knows. Ixie Joe's glitching out of the room. Yeah. I love that last line from Ixie in chapter 7. Holy shit, he knows. Because, those two technically used to work together. Ixie and Ivan, as they both used to be ex-villains. Or at least, they both used to be villains. Ivan was the villain leader. Ixie was just the reality malfunction entity. Who was an asshole to Darcy. Yeah. So there's that chapter of Book 8. I love it. It's really funny. I mean, there's a little bit of mysteriousness near the end when Ixie asks who's the blank contact, and Leah just snatches the phone away, answering no one important before giving the command to Haven. But for the most part, it's just pretty chaotic, and Leah basically see what Leah sums up everyone's personalities to. And then chapter 8 is Play with Beating Hearts, where Nox first unlocks his ability to become human. Which is quite awesome. It's repeatedly commented that everyone thought Nox would be a girl if he was human. But no, he's a boy. So I don't have a specific time to end this. Again, like I said at the very beginning, I'm just gonna end this around whenever I have to leave for dinner. So start the clock, maybe. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just wondering, was the chat disabled? Someone's there? That's okay. On? It was doing fine yesterday. I just want to see if I can. Messages. No, it's nothing. Inside pool. Yeah, that's something. So that's why. It was doing fine. So he did fine yesterday. But no, the chat said today. So I apologize for that, but I don't know. I need to. This is not bookmarked. Should I bookmark it? Open Discord. Yeah. Also, for people who want to know, I have a Discord server. I updated it recently. But, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know what to do. And now the fact that with that. So, yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't know why I went live. I don't have any idea. And, you know, chat's disabled, so there's that. But everything's still live, so there's that. Because of that, yeah, you know, I'm ready to go. I'll keep this up, but I'm gonna go, because I got nothing. And so chat's disabled, so there's no point. And I'm not gonna reset this, I'm just gonna continue with my life. Yeah. Yeah. We love it when the dragon's disabled, don't we? Do you think you can, like, deal with it, like, with my computer's in sleep mode? And y'all can see me through, like, the reflection? Do that. Maybe. We'll try that, I don't know, Friday? Whenever. So I got right free. Like, yeah, after school till 5:30. And I go home to, like, 6. Close to 6. That stuff. Wi-Fi goes on for 2 hours. Why is it going for 2 hours? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Yeah, and that's disabled, no points. And I had an idea. You know. Had an idea, but that blinked out, so I was very tired. Yeah, I'm gonna go. What are the keys do? I have this, like, print screen scroll lock? Screen lock? And pause. Keys. Like above the insert the home page up. Delete and then yeah. Alright, I will be live again either Friday or Saturday. One of those two. It took me 10 minutes until I've been live for an hour, but yeah, no, I'm gonna go. So, bye.